Hey. Hello. Hey. Slam. Body slam.
Yes, sir.
Episode 20.
20 fucking
2-0. What? That's a big accomplishment, right?
It was 2-2. I think it's
Do we get trophies?
I don't know
trophies.
if they make trophies for this.
Oh.
If they made trophies for this,
I'll make my own trophy.
I don't even
We might
know.
get a Buzzsprout trophy or something.
I used to work down the
Oh
street
shit! I think we will get a reward
from a dedicated trophy making store.
Are you dead ass?
That's like I couldn't fucking believe that was a business, like an actual store. It was like
I
the,
feel like
the
those-
trophy
They're
store.
never more popular than they are now.
Oh yeah,
A trophy store?
Yeah.
I feel like all like the mom and pop trophy stores are closed.
I was more
that
saying
shit
because
online.
everybody gets one. That like if you are part of a team,
You get a trophy.
you get a trophy.
And I demand my trophy.
I need a trophy now.
I need one.
It's
I
my
want one.
trophy. I earned it.
It's my trophy, and I want it now. If
I
you want a
came in-
structured trophy settlement,
I came in 9th place, sir. And I tried my hardest.
well, that's why you get a trophy, because you,
You know,
tried your hardest.
it's my effort.
It's your effort that counts.
It's my effort, and my effort can't be questioned most times.
No.
If it's something I can do is commit.
Commit.
Ladies, it's Valentine's Day. If it's something I can do is commit. I'll commit, and when I do, it's not to much things in my life. It's not many that I actually will commit and say, okay, I'm going to dedicate 1,000% of myself to this thing.
But if you want it.
But those things that I have chosen to do that to, there's no question about it. Every bit of my heart,
Soul,
energy,
blood, sweat,
time,
tears.
money, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
you're not half-assing nothing.
No,
and
never.
you're only full-assing the things.
Full ass.
Full ass.
The things, yeah.
The things.
Some
know?
things I'll full ass. Some things I
All
won't.
things I concave ass.
It's episode 20, people.
Damn.
I can't believe that we've done this thing for 20 fucking episodes.
It feels like we've done a lot more.
It does feel like we've done a lot.
And it feels
more.
like it's been a lot more time than it has been.
Usually for people who are talking about like a thing that was a great thing, it's like it feels like we just started yesterday.
There's a lot of
So it's been a couple long days up at the studio.
shit.
Feels like it's been a lot.
It's
more,
true.
but
It's true, but and I hate to be the guy that sounds like, "Oh, guys, rally together." blah,
We all
blah,
had we also had like a shit ton of shit recorded before we even.
If you could imagine that starting a podcast, growing a podcast, and getting involved, and with you getting involved later on and like willingly seeing what we had going on and saying like, hey, I want to be a part of this. If you had known, both of you,
Yeah.
what it would have required to get to this point,
Yeah,
episode
definitely
20,
still would have been
Yeah.
in on it. Oh yeah.
I
Without
also
a
I
doubt.
kind of like figured it would be this much effort
yeah.
to do.
Honestly, things
To do
still,
it right, at least.
To do it right, there's no shortcuts to
There's
quality.
so much more involved in doing it right than there are just like doing it in general.
yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
it right takes 1,000 times more than I would have
Dude,
expected it to.
It's like the kid, right, that fucking maybe plays guitar, right? But he plays guitar so that he could put it online and like take pictures with his guitar and like
Yeah.
sepia fucking filter like a fucking faggot, right? There's kids like that.
His method
That's a
is he
hot
puts
button
his
word.
phone in front of
There's-
his amplifier,
Right.
and that's it.
Right, or like records videos of himself playing
Portrait
like
mode,
like two chords and singing a song that's like that sucks because it's written at like a third grade
And it's
level.
on like an acoustic guitar.
Right. It's the difference between that guy and a guy who plays the guitar the way you do.
Or
like
hasn't left
our-
his room in weeks, and he has like $1,000 fucking input machine, and then like 20 little things poked into that.
John, that's the difference of doing it right.
It's
Yeah.
the difference of doing it right.
And that's the difference in quality that you get when you do it right. So, I like to think that we're doing it right.
I think
like
we
to think
started
so,
doing
too.
it right.
We're putting the effort in. There's one thing that they'll never say about the
We're
crawl
trying. We're putting it in.
is that we didn't try.
Working at it.
So with that being said, guys, it's been a fun ride.
Thanks.
Thanks for everything.
Well, seriously, thanks for everything. Because that's.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
Thank who? Thank you.
Our fans for being there.
You ain't no fans.
They're watching us. I think so.
If you're watching right now, honestly, there's nothing in my mind that's like would explain why somebody would take the time out to watch us.
Nothing in your mind?
No, there's like no redeemable quality, right? Like the entertainment, sure, we're funny. But if you're like, okay, on Spotify, I get it because we are pretty funny. The show's entertaining. If you're watching this, you got some shit going on,
I can provide an insight that I don't think either of you guys can for this show, though.
Ooh.
I started out only as a viewer of the show.
That's true.
Only watching it on YouTube.
And when episode 1 was about to come out, you know why I watched it?
Why?
Because I knew you guys. That's it.
I feel like that's why a lot of people
I've seen that guy
watching.
before.
I think
I've seen
okay.
I think a lot of people who are even watching now are in that similar position.
Yeah.
But pretty soon it's not going to be that way. And that's what makes
Huge
it feel.
shout out to them, too.
And that's what makes it feel so special.
Yeah.
It's like the support that we've gotten for this thing that like started as a dream. And once you start putting action and put boots on ground for something, it's no longer a dream. Once you're working towards something actively, it becomes a goal.
Goal, yeah.
Right? And there's a big difference.
I was like, what does it become? I'm an idiot.
What we're doing with this thing and the goals that we have with this show
Yeah.
would never, none of it would be worth it or possible for our futures, the future of the crawl, if it wasn't for you right now watching or listening. Yeah. And 20 episodes, it is a milestone,
It is.
Say it again.
I hate to get
episodes.
I hate to get mushy, I actually love getting mushy.
Yeah.
I'm a very like I wear my
Mushy
heart
boy.
on my sleeve type of guy, but it means a lot, for us to turn out 20 times, bang something out 20 times,
And to like continuously do it and
feel that love every time.
Yeah.
It's still like relentless support and love from the people that check out the show, and
it's real cool.
we have that same feelings towards you guys. None of this would be possible. With that being said, episode 20, we did a crawl.
Sure. Crawl.
Sure.
Pretty cool crawl.
Sure, we did a crawl.
Crawl.
We did a last minute motherfucking
Hell
crawl.
last minute.
God damn, son. Listen, I just started working and you want to throw this shit at me, bro?
It was Thursday when we came up with this whole plot.
The day before
didn't
we
even
left.
get a confirmation
I
from
didn't
John.
confirm.
We just did it.
I was sitting there watching them back and forth in the group text, like, all right, we're going to go do this. Okay, I got the tickets.
fucking
Okay, I
dick.
got the hotel. And I was just like,
Oh, God.
because I didn't want to
do it.
initially.
Yeah, but
I didn't want to go.
Are you
I'm
glad
you came, dude.
Are
so
you glad
fucking
that you
glad.
went?
It was cool.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Was it fun?
You know what I did when I went home? I sat in my living room and I was like, Ma, I did this and this, and we went here and there.
That's the whole.
A little kid geeked out about how much fun I had when I got home.
That's-
It was
That's
so
the
cool.
whole. That's the whole
awesome.
objective, dude. Doing shit that we don't really want to do, that we wouldn't normally do. That's the whole fucking namesake of the crawl, baby. You got to crawl,
Well, I
man.
wanted to go to New York.
Crawl.
I just don't like sitting in the car.
Last time we went to New York for a crawl for the COVID kitchen episode. I forget what number it was, but you guys could go back and watch it if you haven't.
15, 12.
And it was a weekend. It was one of the last weekends where you had to work on that weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted you there so bad because it was still early on with like you being a part of the show.
Yeah, and I think at that time, you only went on one fucking
We did
actual
bakery crawl, and then I just like wasn't available.
Bakery
for the
crawl?
next 2 crawls.
Bakery crawl. And we missed you a lot,
Yeah.
for that episode. So to be able to come around this time around and have you on board, the fact that like you didn't pull out and say like, oh, I don't want to go for whatever reason, it made it more special. It made it more fun,
Yeah.
just to have you on board for that one.
But yeah, it was super
fucking
last
awesome.
minute. We fucking
God damn, bro.
got a hotel room at the last fucking minute.
Okay, I can't wait to get into the hotel, but
Fucking we'll just get into the hotel,
let's just fucking
dude.
get into the hotel, dude.
That was like an episode 1 through 5 style segue, and I need you guys to step it motherfucking up.
I'm not a normal segwayer. I
was
don't
at-
do the segues normally, dude. That was my attempting.
Do you guys want to talk about?
Go ahead.
We was at the
It's 'cause I was
motherfucking.
cutting him off, dude.
We was at the motherfucking meat market, son.
The meat
That
market.
first hotel. First off,
Dude.
Alex. First off,
Dude,
Alex.
you were being a little baby. Oh,
Woo!
there's a stabbing victim under my bed.
Oh, there's
There's a
fucking.
little
There's dog water on my pillow. Ooh, there's fucking.
It was a little horror movie hooker hostel.
There's bra wire straps in the elevator.
It was
Ooh.
bra
Some
wire
dude
straps
like
in the
was
elevator.
beating on me and Corey's door.
Yeah, and I'm being a baby.
I mean, we were only there for 6 hours, but I'm glad. I'm glad.
I knew you didn't want to change.
Yeah,
I
because
knew it.
dude,
I
my
fucking knew it.
cheap ass rat bastard self.
Are you
was,
glad that we did?
Oh hell yeah,
Look at where we winded up.
It
dude.
ended up
Ralph
really
Ralph
fucking
was a
fun.
nice dude when we first met him. The
Fucking
fucking
Ralph, dude.
receptionist.
Because they don't
Yeah.
have no fucking
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Okay.
We went to the meat market, first off. First and foremost, we ended up at the meat market.
La Quinta and Queens.
One thing
Boulevard.
that I'll never, ever do is allow Alex, especially last minute, to arrange our plans. Truthfully, never again will that happen.
I've learned.
I hope.
I'm not gonna
It was bad.
get a hotel in the heart of Queens.
No more. Guys, I found
No.
a great sidewalk.
Like there's certain things you got to look out for. Like if it's on Queens Boulevard, there's probably a first strike against it, right? If it has 3 stars on Google, you have to imagine.
I thought it was a 3-star hotel. To be
No,
honest,
it was a 2-star hotel, but it also had a 3-star rating. Just imagine for a second the effort that it would take and the commitment that somebody would have to their experience to want to go on Google and leave a review.
I've never left a fucking review.
Most of them are 5, right? Even if it's a shitty hotel, most of them, the people on there are just like, oh yeah, it was good.
It was all right.
Let me go leave 5
Well,
stars.
I feel like a hotel is one place people do leave reviews a lot.
You have to be critical. That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
It's gross, dude. You know?
It was gross.
I already
It
get
was gross.
skeeved out, and we were talking about this when they went downstairs when we finally got settled in. One thing you have to think about is the fucking just amount of people that are in that room, head on those pillows. Yeah, they clean them, they bring whatever.
I don't think they fucking cleaned them. Corey's was stained.
You got to
Dog
be
water.
cautious, Daddy. You got to be cautious because one thing I can't have knowingly is a filthy hotel room.
I didn't want bed bugs.
I felt like I had them. I still feel like I have them.
You got to burn all your clothes. if you get
I'm
'em.
gonna. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna ride this one out. And if I become the chomping
You're not
grounds,
itching.
I was itching, and I don't normally
You're not
itch.
itching. Did you sit on that bed in the first place?
Yeah,
Oh, there's where you went wrong, Daddy.
yeah. And I left my jacket on there.
Oh, I didn't put nothing down on that bed. I was just like, yeah, I was grossed up by the place, but also
Don't you never
I was being
ever?
cheap as fuck and just like, oh, I'll sleep on
We'll
the
rough it
edge
out.
of the bed
We'll just
over
rough
here.
it out.
No,
Just rough it out. Come on.
and I was the
It's
one
6 hours.
pushing.
We're only gonna be here 6 hours.
I was the one pushing, and that's another thing with the scheduling. But we'll get to that. You know,
Dude, the tickets for the fucking place were at 9:30. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Alex,
What do you want me to do?
maybe you could have called and been like, "Hey, how strict are these times?"
Well, this is what happens when I plan something.
Right.
So you got to plan it then.
You sprung the idea. You could have been like, "Yo,
You pushed for it. I was just going by like, you were like, yo, let's pull the trigger. And I was like, all right.
it was a fun crawl.
I'll do it.
And
It
I'm-
was fun. It was awesome. I loved it.
and I'm glad that we did it.
Yeah.
But there's just
Movie
things.
fucking hotels, dude.
I'm just not a planner, dude.
There's things
I'm not a
that-
good like travel planner.
There's things where I know, I'm gonna have to play that role.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the hotels.
That's one of them. That's one of them because I ain't gonna be uncomfortable. Just for the sake of not having to go through the stress of setting it up. Because truthfully, there's no
Yeah.
effort. I think it takes
I put effort in.
to setting it up.
I put my type of effort in.
Okay, that I mean,
you put 1,000% effort. I put 75%.
I don't know, man. I'm still tired.
Yeah, I'm fucking
I feel-
exhausted still, dude.
I feel a little ashamed that episode 20, I'm not going to be able to give the people the energy. But god damn, did we have a weekend, boys.
yeah.
And I'll be liable just to fall right on to sleep. I'll be liable one time or another.
Take a quick old nap.
There's
I was
gonna
sleeping on the ride home.
You was
And
sleeping.
passed out,
You were
yeah.
sleeping on the
You were
ride
play-
there.
No, you were playing fucking your music.
I was jamming.
You were jamming a lot.
I was playing with my trinkets. I did bring the trinkets on the ride.
I like
I
them
never showed you
trinkets.
guys the setup that I got home too.
I like them trinkets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of fucking fun with those.
So we
things.
ended up at the meat market, which we called it that because it was clearly just a flop house for hookers in Queens, New York.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
I was having a conversation with the hooker
A hooker.
A
With,
hooker.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's wicked cool looking. I was having a conversation. You remember that thick black girl
Yeah.
that was there
She-
with the long eyelashes?
Long eyelashes.
Yeah. I was coming out of the elevator. She was.
Was I in the elevator with her?
No. I mean, not. I wasn't with you. I was with Corey.
I was talking with her, right? And there are certain ways that you could tell, what a person's up to. You could tell if somebody's, kind of like an upstanding person who's just like a rule follower, just like a regular, probably boring type of person. You could tell if they're a little bit wild, but they're for the most part. Or you could tell if their whole life is on the fringes.
What was the giveaway for this character? Was it the boyfriend standing across from her with the black eye?
That's the dude that he came out of the room next to ours. That was the dude that like beat the fuck out of the door or some shit next. Like,
Just wailing on inanimate objects.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even him. Shockingly,
So what was the tell?
for her, it was everything, bro. I'm telling you.
everything about her.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Everything is in the eyes. If you look at somebody's eyes, or if somebody's afraid to look into your eyes,
Yeah.
or like, you could just tell so much from it. I was talking to her, and the sultry, seductive eyes that she
Saw
was
into her
giving me.
soul. Her soul
Girls-
said prostitute.
Girls don't hit on me.
Wait a second.
She-
These aren't the eyes
Hit
that
on
I'm
you.
familiar with.
She was hitting on me, and the closeness of our bodies, and like
Well,
where she chose.
She
to,
couldn't move. She was a big girl.
I'm a big boy, and I'll take that down. By the way,
Sardines.
I would if I wasn't afraid of what that coochie do. They
all
say
over the
coochie,
place.
coochie, coo, but hooker pussy is what that coochie do. Because you'll take some stuff home.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid of that, especially, I'm afraid of that. There's certain things that are troublesome.
Oh, I thought you were playing with a mouse over there for some reason. Like a mouse for a computer. I was like, what's he doing on the computer?
You could tell by the way that she was very close to me. She was
Giving you them eyes.
Giving me them-
fucking,
batting those like cute, how girls
Saying
sometimes
cutesy
will like
things to you.
cutely like bat their eyelashes. Yeah, like that.
She's
She was doing
just
that
doing
a lot.
it for.
I don't even remember what we was talking about in the elevator, but I just remember how I felt in there. And it was hard, is how I felt in there, and
Did the elevator stink?
it stank. And she stank.
The whole place stunk.
Bad, dude. I've never ever walked into a hotel like that.
No, that was fucking. That was the worst hotel room I've ever
I
seen
swear,
in my
when we
life.
walked in,
so
I was smelling
disgusting.
chlorine, dude. I swear I was smelling chlorine or like some kind of pool shit.
It was bleach,
And there was- yeah,
dude.
oh, bleach. Yeah.
That's
Bleach, not
the only
chlorine.
cleaning method
And
they have left.
There was no pool. You said, "Where's the pool?" Oh, there's no pool here.
Yeah, I was I wasn't having it, and I surely was not sleeping there. So I'm glad that you guys were with it. I would have if I was completely vetoed with my notion of like, nah, daddy, I ain't doing that. But I'm glad that we made the move. We ended up at like 2:30 or 3 in the morning calling up and saying,
10 minutes down the road to what? Super 8 or some shit.
Yeah, it was like-
hell of a lot better. Dude.
it was the same chain, so it was
Looked
like
like
a
somebody shit
Wyndham.
in the shower, but
Yeah, but it was way more comfortable.
Yeah, it's-
Besides the shit in the shower, and when you go to New York City,
you gotta expect shit in the shower.
There's gonna be shit somewhere, There's gonna be shit somewhere. It's just about where,
And
where
how much of it?
and how much is a definite rule breaker
Yeah.
too. Like it'll either make or break my time in New York.
What is New York City without a little
The
shit?
volume of shit. If it's too much, if it's some, all right, I expected it. I was prepared.
You got to be prepared for a little bit.
Too much
Yeah.
is not good. That'll ruin my spirit.
You gotta
That'll
watch
ruin-
where you're standing when you're drinking your coffee, because a pigeon
Oh,
will
the
drop
fucking
some right,
pigeons drop
right
shit.
into it.
You want to tell them why we were in New York?
I don't remember why we were in New York.
We were there having fun.
You don't remember? We went to the Museum of Illusions. Yeah.
Hey, did you keep that little souvenir magnet?
Oh, yeah. Where the fuck did that thing go? What are you doing, falling asleep?
He left it on his fridge.
No, I don't know where that is, but I have it somewhere. I want you to know if you heeded my advice right now, redheaded girl that works at the reception of the museum. I saw what you was doing, right?
What was she doing?
Shut up. Give me a second, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I saw what you was doing, and if you saw the review that I left and now are doing what I asked you to do on the review, SHAUNIE_MAC. All right, DM me. We went to the Museum of Illusions, right? And I'm too much of a pussy to ever say that in person, so I really hope that you're watching.
You left a review asking out the receptionist girl?
Don't ask me what I do, okay?
His review said something like, "Me and the kids had a great time."
Oh, me and the kids had a great time.
I left another one.
Oh, two. Did you get 2 magnets then?
No, I left the other one on the ride home.
Oh, fuck. I want the magnet.
She was beautiful, bro. And she was like laughing at my jokes. I was joking, trying to make her laugh, and it was working. And I wish that I didn't have a fat vagina every time that I feel that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when you feel it reciprocated, that's when I freak out.
Yeah.
That's when I lose this like phony bravado that I put up.
Oh no!
Oh wait, I'm actually a pussy.
I forgot.
I ain't gonna do shit. So I was feeling that. I was feeling like there was some cool type of connection.
Yeah.
And I just, as I normally do, nothing is what I did. And I'm ashamed
All right,
about
can I
it.
take one of these fucking magnets? Peace. See ya.
And it really hinders me. Like right now, do you have girls that you've talked to on Tinder and like it was going so good and then you got to a point where you were like, holy shit, like I could actually hang out with this person and then freaked out?
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'll use Tinder.
You don't?
No.
That's weird.
I go through like spurts where I use it and then I won't use it for like 3 months. Then I'll go back on.
I'd say I use it very passively. Like whenever I'm like wanting to use it, right?
Feeling a little frisky.
Right. I'll use it for like an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and then I won't open it for like 3 more days. Everything's ritualistic with me, dude.
The ritual of swiping on Tinder.
It's right before I do
You light some
something else.
incense, dim the lights.
It's right before you fall asleep in the closet.
Every time is right before, I have like 3 or 4 girls, that I've been, I guess, talking to is what you could say. I am such a fucking pussy, dude. I don't know what the problem is because
I'm literally the same way, only more because I won't answer them if they fucking like hit me back. I'll usually just ghost the fuck out of them all the time.
So it's like a one. So you'll send, "Hey, what's up?" or whatever, however you do that.
Yeah.
And then,
well, dude, it's because I'll sit there and I'll be like, "Oh shit, what do I fucking say now?"
Straight up.
And then I'm like, I shut it off and then forget, and then it's just like, oh, whatever, and it's just always that. It's always that.
Damn, that is a little bit worse because then it's.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that, bro. I gotta stop doing that shit too, bro. Because I have gotten phone numbers off Tinder. Then once it gets to that point, usually is when I start to like freak out and get nervous. Because at that point, I'm like, all right, she clearly is into me enough to give me the number, which means that she would definitely be willing to like hang out. And I should now take the next step and say, hey, do you want to hang out? That is hard for me to bridge that gap.
That's the great filter. That's like
Great filter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the threshold is when you can get past that part, yeah?
It makes it hard for me, though, because then at that point, I never know how to handle that situation, because that's where I always get stuck. I can show you right now, dude. I was talking to you guys last week about a girl on Tinder.
You were.
And how I was texting her and shit, and I was pumped up about it. Ask me what happened now, you know?
Was this the one last week that you were saying we can't talk about it on the podcast because you don't want to turn her into a punchline right after you started talking?
That's exactly the one.
I was like, I want to make a joke out of this, but we shouldn't.
That's exactly the one, and it's tragic, dude. I'm so like self-sabotaging when it comes to anything with girls. I don't get it. I'm clearly just fucking a scared widow baby.
This is the one you hit with the greatest.
It works. I
want you to talk about the line finally.
All right,
dude.
so can I talk about who gave me the line? So I don't feel like the big asshole, and so you don't know, so you know why that was said, and it worked because you answered. So to be fair,
yeah,
What's up, girl? I got that guap.
I got that guap.
I got that guap.
GWAP. Oh, man. I shouldn't be saying this because now,
What?
on the off chances she's watching.
GWAP. I got that guap. That good white ass penis.
Good white.
I shouldn't.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. He thought it was funny enough to send.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
So he sent
I
it.
still think it's funny,
I
but
do
it's so
still think it's funny,
embarrassing.
too. It is embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Hey, girl, I got that guap.
got that guap.
No reply. 10 minutes later, good white ass penis.
No, I think she did reply. No, I think it did work out the way you said. No. She replied.
Yeah.
And then I said, good white ass penis. That came after.
She didn't ask what it meant. She just replied, and you, unprovoked, had to explain it.
Because, okay, it could be taken one of two ways, right?
Yeah.
She could think that I'm saying, hey, girl, I got that guap. Like
money.
Like,
That's why it's funny.
And then that's
that
worse.
guap or that good white
that's
ass penis.
good white ass penis is funnier. It's way funnier, bro. Because guap is just like, oh, this kid is what, like, got to be 28 or
Dude,
something.
you sent it wrong though.
Why?
You said you got to send it. I got that guap, that good white or like good white ass. You have to say that what it is.
In the same message.
Yeah, you sent it like 3 messages later, saying like just for
clarification.
yeah, clarification.
If you were wondering.
Yo, you guys make me sound like a fucking lame. I said it with way more finesse than that, son.
just for clarification.
Excuse me, ma'am. Just to clarify.
I thought it was funny. I think she thought it was funny, too.
Yeah.
I hope. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking idiot. And I listen to my friends too much, you know? But I always, so yeah, that girl, I always get to that point
Yeah.
and fucking throw it all away because I'm a fucking big fat retard, you know? And it's a bummer. It's a bummer. Comes
This
up purely.
girl at the Illusion Museum is gonna hit you up.
I fucking pray
gonna
she
hit
does.
you up.
I hope that when she hits me up.
How the
'cause I'm
fuck
not-
would she know
I don't doubt that she would, right?
to even watch this?
Yeah, I told
How?
her.
Oh, on the review, you think she reads those?
Alex, it could work. It could
It
work.
could. Stranger things have
faith.
happened.
It could work. You know, you're looking at me like I'm the guy that's writing missed connection Craigslist post.
Her coworker really didn't like you, though.
That
hated
the
saying.
skinny black girl?
She didn't like you.
hated
She
you.
was a hater because I wasn't giving her the attention.
And she went on the reviews and removed your review
Hell,
so she couldn't see it.
fucking no, she did no. I
She
swear
knew
to
what was
God.
going on. She's like, uh-uh.
Should I call? You think? Because I was thinking about on the
Calling
Absolutely
the
not.
place?
That's so fucking
Like,
weird. Sean,
hey, is there a
what?
redhead that's
really
a receptionist?
I really liked her, dude.
I don't even remember the reception.
Go
redhead
back to the
receptionist.
museum, bro.
That's so
go back.
far.
We'll
It's
be
only
back.
$20.
We'll be back in the city
$27.
again.
It's so far.
You driving this next time?
All right. All right. Well, I
a
crashed my
long
car in a
fucking
snowstorm, so I gotta fucking definitely
It's
get
just
that.
cosmetic, baby.
It's just cosmetics, baby.
Fix that shit so you can drive the next crawl. You know? I don't know. It's like the perils of me trying to date. It's tragic. It's tragic.
It's a modern day tragedy.
I fall short. I think I'm insecure about the short length of things. You know,
Toes.
and
Toes.
my body shape. You know, I'm just worried that when the opportunity comes, it's going to be.
You won't be able to
It
pass
ain't-
the filter.
I'm not going to be able to pass all that fat ass. You know, and that's my biggest shame. You know, so I'll just put it right out on the table.
That's my biggest shame.
My biggest shame is not being able to get over that.
So, you know, I'll put all my cards on the table. But hopefully I'll find someone that will put up with that.
Yeah, one day.
You know, it's better to laugh than to, jump off a building or do something crazy.
Hell yeah, it's better to laugh at it. Do that.
You know? Guys, I don't even know where I'm at right now. You know? Mentally. Like I felt all day like,
What if we get back to
gonna
the
be able to bang it out? The Illusion Museum?
Illusion Museum? Get back on track.
That was
stop,
the crawl.
Stop
for the
talking
week.
about
This shit was
the
swag,
receptionist.
son.
Episode 20s.
This shit was swag, son.
You didn't like it? I thought it was sick, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I like weird, stupid things like that, even if they're not like exactly what I expected.
I liked
I thought it
all,
was fun,
cool.
and it was definitely a cool,
all
great excuse.
20
to go to New
minutes
York.
of content there was to be enjoyed.
It was very
That's
quick.
my-
It was
Very
way quicker,
s-
like
quick,
smaller than I
small, 2 short floors, like 2 rooms each floor.
That was
Couple
my
little
issue.
things
cool
in
as
it.
fuck.
Yeah, some
though.
shit was
Like
wicked cool.
the holograms, dude. Those things were fucking
The
sick.
fucking the room. Oh yeah, they were mad high def looking.
Yeah, the room of
And
mirrors.
then the fucking room of mirrors that they
tilted
closed the
rooms
door
were
in.
cool.
I got some cool video in the.
But yeah, all right, I'll
of
give it
those.
to you. It was for.
I
it was a
mean-
little bit.
I mean,
underwhelming.
for $27, I would do that all day.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like I would go there.
It was.
all-
I think it was worth the $27.
Absolutely.
yeah, worth the drive to New York for that alone. Never in my life.
Oh yeah, but
There's gotta
But
be cool
you're
shit to
we're
do.
in New York.
yeah, why would we ever just do that and leave?
Right.
That's
So overall, the crawl was incredible, and like we were able to
Oh,
bring
fuck
Corey
yeah,
with
dude.
us. Corey,
Yeah.
what up, buddy? We were able to
Fucking
bring
cool.
Corey. That was awesome. I haven't seen Corey in mad long.
yeah, dude. It's been like a year since I've seen him, which
It
is
was
fucking
mad
wild.
fun. It was fucking wicked fun. So that was cool. The museum was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I really do wish it was bigger. You're right.
We were able to see Danny,
But,
my boy out there, Chip Flock, make the shit hot.
Yeah,
which is cool.
Fucking just driving around the city's fun.
Elon and
Elon.
his girl Yvette. Annette?
don't remember.
Annette. I always say Yvette. So Elon and Annette, what's up if you're watching?
Fucking,
Danny, what's up?
Was that pizza? No, not the pizza place. Fucking that sandwich shop that we went
The
to.
heart
Christina's.
attack
Yo,
sandwich.
holy
Christina's. I don't even remember where that
fucking
was.
shit. It
though.
was Queens Whites.
It was Queens.
Whitesville.
I don't know. Look up
Something.
Christina.
Yeah, just look up
Christina's Deli.
Christina's Deli.
Christina's Deli in Queens, New York. It's
I
good.
would
Fucking heart
I would
attack
go to New
sandwich.
York just for that sandwich.
Just for the sandwich?
Yeah.
Me too.
but I'd also get some L&B's pizza.
I would get some extra sauce.
Dude, the fucking what even was that sauce?
Good, bro.
We had a fucking debate.
Good, bro.
It was
Good, bro.
Dude, it's called the heart attack because it's 2,000 calories.
Ooh-wee, that's a whole day, son.
2,000 calories of in a sub, dude. Fucking like
Onion rings.
I can still think
What
of
else?
the sight of
Starch.
it right
starch.
What else?
Mad
Chicken
grease.
cutlets. Oh my god,
now. Had
dude.
the bacon.
Yeah, it was chicken
French
cutlets,
fry,
bacon,
onion
French
The
rings.
Crawl
fries,
Boys, we are
onion
some
rings.
chubby boys.
So next week's crawl probably food again.
Probably food again. I wouldn't doubt it, and I wouldn't be opposed. I've stopped going to the gym. I've given up all hope.
The crawl 2022.
fucking-
We are all pug faced, hair tube wearing.
French fries and French fries.
We'll be able to drive rascals up here. We'll just get rid of these and just constantly in rascals. I'm for it.
Three
I'll be
rascals
the
on the
rascal
set.
king, son. I'll be the rascal king,
Rascal
son.
boys.
We're already rascals.
What if we raced things that have motors
Shouldn't be raced.
but shouldn't be raced?
You guys want to do a Segway race? Yeah.
You know that the Segway, the hoverboard, destroyed the Segway. The Segway is the thing that Paul Blart rides, right?
Yeah. In the mall.
Those-
I don't see mall cops riding those hoverboards around.
The hoverboard technology killed the whole industry of the Segway.
I hate hoverboards. Fucking,
Why?
they make me mad when I hear the name hoverboard.
Why
and
do
it's
you feel that
not
way?
the thing
Why do
from
they
Back
even
to
call
the
them
Future.
hoverboards?
They don't fucking hover.
They do
Don't
as much
call 'em
hovering as like
hoverboards.
those one wheels, which they call one wheel. They could just call it a fucking something else. other than-
Two-wheeler or something.
Yeah.
Like a two-wheel board.
They don't hover, is why I don't like them.
But they look like they
you
hover.
can't really have a hovering craft. You can
Yet.
eventually, but
I don't like your
right
attitude.
now,
You know, you're the reason why it's called lubricant.
lubricant. I've never heard it called lubricant. Oh,
You know, you just got a negative attitude.
Just
you say,
need
"Oh,
to-
you can't have, you can't."
I'm
have."
just
Smooth things
a
out.
realist.
That's literally what every one of them say.
What?
Stop shitting. What if somebody's dream right now is to create a craft?
Then
that
create it. I'm
hovers?
saying you can't buy a real
That's
hovercraft.
not what you said, bro.
That's what I mean by it, dude. I'm not.
We can't read your mind.
Well, I tell you, I'm not the best at speaking.
Yo, Alex, I really think we should turn this into a podcast. I think you are one of the best at actually speaking. That's
when
why,
I know what I'm talking about.
That's why you're a part of one of the
But
best
do I ever know
podcasts
what
of
I'm
all
talking
time.
about?
Hardly.
Hardly. 99%
I think-
of the
I
time,
think your
I'm
biggest
100%
problem-
wrong. Or the other way around.
A lot of percentages there. I'm
100%
not sure I
of
even
the time,
follow.
I'm 99% wrong.
I think your problem is you don't you don't say shit with confidence, right? So like you're always doubting as you're saying.
You can't have that. I'll say it with my chest.
As you're saying something though, you're like doubt, like second guessing yourself as you're saying.
As I'm saying it, I'm trying to rethink what I'm trying to say, dude.
He is second guessing himself. That's why
I am second guessing myself.
It makes it confusing.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
He's saying it, but it sounds like he doesn't believe it.
Don't call it
I'm saying in like the weird question. I'm saying it like a question.
Or it's like a half a thought, and then you like change your mind midway through the sentence. It's like, what the fuck is this kid doing?
You just got to bear with me. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We'll bear with you. Bear with me. It makes things fun. Makes it exciting. It makes me think, because I have to. If I'm trying to really like be
Talking
in
to
the
me
conversation,
is a great mental
exercise.
Exercise, yeah.
And we know it's difficult for you because you've said that you don't think.
It is, dude. It's like I'm working out this mind, dude.
Well, I took that personality test and it told me that that's exactly what I do.
I've noticed that you are very gullible to shit like that. And that
so I'll form it to that.
I've noticed that you, since taking that, because when you first said, and hear me out on this, right?
Go
when
ahead.
you first said after...
Because I do, for a fact, I do that.
Okay.
I know I do.
When you first said after taking that test, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what the test said about my personality.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I paid close attention because I know that
You fucking conniving motherfucker.
Why?
You're like,
because I'm thinking.
He's
I
a
can
case
use this
study.
information
Like,
to my benefit.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
use
Keep
it to my
going.
benefit.
Keep going.
I
keep
just
going.
think it's interesting.
Know your enemy.
Why are you so... You are
You sound like you're trying to get into his head.
I'm just trying to understand the people around me.
Sure,
Yeah.
understand.
Go ahead. Keep
Okay.
going. I want to hear what you have to say.
Well, now I'm thinking about that.
Oh, I didn't even hear what you said.
What did you do when you learned about those things that he said?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been doing it more.
Well, I'm not conscious that I'm doing. I'm not like it. Like, all right, that thing said, so I have to act this way. I'm not like that. I'm not like doing it like that.
It's like a subconscious thing.
I guess so, or it's true. Because I'm not like sitting here like, all right, it told me this is the way I was, so I have to act this way. That's not. I'm not doing that. And that I'm not doing that. That's weird.
That fucking what he was saying is like, know your enemy and all that bullshit.
Know your enemy.
Really?
I don't remember mine at all.
That
I think he was just making a joke.
That makes it sound evil.
I was just fucking about it.
What do you mean?
Like some evil?
Because you
sick
said
know
that
your
you paid
enemy.
attention to when he
watch
describes
that
what
narrative.
Why
his
we
results
can't
were.
be enemies and friends?
No, I would rather just be friends. But if you want,
Frenemies?
Oh, no.
I think you're looking too much into the
you
enemy.
took it too far.
Yeah, I think you're
Further
you're
than it was meant.
overanalyzing.
probably in the moment. Like, actually,
yeah.
that's one of my character
Yeah.
faults. And that's something I do.
But I do.
That was
definitely
weird.
Do that. I do definitely notice that in myself. That like I'll hear something
Because
and I'll
I noticed it
project
too. And
onto
you've said that
like,
to me before.
Yeah.
That like
so
you
you
felt
noticed
like
it.
you did. So I know that's all.
Yeah, but
And
like
you're like, oh, you study it, know your enemy, blah blah blah. Like what? No, he
That's
said
how
it
you made
before,
sound, dude.
He said it before.
yeah, but I'm not conscious that I'm doing it.
Okay,
Is what I'm saying. Like I'm
strange.
not like all right, pace myself after this.
What a shit little conversation that was. That turned out to be pretty terrible, and I think listening to
What
it,
do
it's
you
going to sound like shit.
I think you think it was terrible because of the whole enemy thing. Why do you think enemy?
I don't know.
Because are you really my enemy? Is that the thing?
Maybe-
Is it?
maybe
Did he
you
hit
hit
on
a-
a chord?
Maybe.
Struck a nerve with that
he
one.
struck a nerve. Ooh.
Maybe.
Subconsciously, we are enemies. I don't see
I
you.
don't think so.
I don't think you're my enemy. You're one of my best friends. You're not my enemy. And even if you were my enemy,
I'm more so thinking like, do I use my friends as case studies for like psychological things?
for life.
Am I analyzing?
Am I like
these
a
guys
robot
at the
that's
table
trying
right
to
now?
learn how to be human? Is more what
Well,
I'm thinking.
you do that about the whole world around you. So
I
it's,
literally do it about
if we're in
everything.
your life, you're going to be just doing that. So it's just like I'm not like
I never looked at doing that as like a negative thing. I always thought that it was like a philosophical, like deeper understanding thing.
Yeah, I think that's what it
But
is.
the way that you said it was dark.
The way that I said
and
it
now I'm like, we'll listen
the way,
back.
The way that it feels is what am I, a case study? But I really, that's like, and it's also more of a joke that I said that. But that's like what you usually. That's like how you.
That's my whole
that's
MO,
your-
Daddy.
Exactly. That's what your brain does.
I
dude.
question
Like,
the whole world around me.
So like, if we're around you, we're gonna be fucking. We're gonna be questioned.
I'm trying to understand it all, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's perils when it comes to that. There's big trouble when it comes to that because it really makes you like, I don't know, maybe hyper self-critical. Like that whole thing was birthed out of me being insecure on whether or not whatever, like, oh, do they think I'm a creep for doing that? Like that whole thing was rooted in deep insecurity.
Not for that reason, at least.
Yeah, I mean, somebody probably would narrative, that, but I don't think you're a creep for doing that.
I think it's interesting. I think people in the mind and like the way that those inner thoughts and like insecurity and subconscious thoughts
come out,
manifest themselves. Yeah. That's some of the most interesting things in life to me.
To that part.
Paying attention because most
where
people
nobody
don't.
does. Yeah, that's like the.
That's what I love about it.
Covers.
That's what I love about it. And
but also, I don't want you peeping under my covers.
Under the covers.
No, it's just like base level, like what I'm seeing from being exposed to you guys.
Yeah.
But I do it to everything in like writing, and I think it's because I love writing so much, and like Bukowski really writes in super detail about that type of psyche, observational stuff. It kind of reading that at a young age and a lot of Kafka's stuff at a young age predisposed me maybe to looking at the world through that lens because I thought that it was like one of the most infinitely intriguing concepts since I've been like 13 or 14 years old.
It is cool. It's like the unnoticed shit of life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the fucking Kafka, his most famous piece is about a guy that turns into a cockroach and his family's reaction to that happening to him. And they don't know. They think that he just went and disappeared, right? And it's like, there's just a lot of, but the cockroach grows bigger and bigger throughout the story. So now they know.
That's a big detail.
I've
never heard of either of those guys.
Yeah, I think you'd like.
I've heard of.
I think
Kafka,
you'd like,
and I've only heard of
Charles Bukowski.
Bukowski from you.
He's a very like.
I've heard the term Kafka-esque.
Like
I've used it like I know what the fuck it is. I'm like, oh yeah, Kafka-esque.
I think he was German or Austrian.
No
but he was
clue.
He was a philosopher.
Damn, Austrian bad or bad? Though.
Yeah, mate. Austrian bad is bad, dude. It's dark stuff. But life in the mind is dark and self-serving. Ultimately, and I think that, I don't know, I think a lot about that.
We've talked about that, like the self-serving shit that most.
I don't think it's a negative thing. People say self-serving like it's a negative thing.
It's not.
It's a preservation thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when you get like deep down into it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all about self-preservation.
Do you guys like when we talk like this? Because this is what we talk like normally.
Yeah. Like when we're driving to like in the car up to New Hampshire and shit. That's what this sounds like right now.
But it's cool to show them that side because I think that that's something that we haven't shared with them a lot, and I don't really have the energy to like put on a show this week.
Dude, when we started this, we were gonna do like the episode was gonna be like a split down the middle. Half of it was crawl, half of it was gonna be like these weird like long introspective talks
when we originally started the show.
Yeah,
and that's funny how on episode 20 it came back around and like
it is
shined. That could be the universe again.
Could be.
You know? That could be the universe again. I am super embarrassed on how I reacted earlier in the show.
Don't be embarrassed. I forgot, dude. I forgot about it
when you
already.
watch this episode.
I know. In the
at
episode,
the end of the recording, you're going to be thinking about it.
By this time next week, though, people won't even, people won't even remember.
Next week.
Fuck it, dude.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's going to remember this shit.
But, I love you guys.
Stupid fucking episode 20.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I mean no harm to nobody. Really.
I know you don't mean no harm, and I think everybody knows you mean no harm.
Yeah, I hope.
I don't even know what harm you would have been doing.
Me neither.
Self-harm.
It's probably
self-harm. Yeah.
Oh,
probably
self-harm.
self.
That's not good.
Probably self.
Mental self-harm.
Mental self-harm. Mental torture. That's bad.
Bad news bears.
Bad news bears.
Well, we'll release it in the art then. Store it away.
Put it back in.
We'll release it in the art then.
And
and then nobody will watch the art, and I'll die alone and cold.
Oh yeah. Store it up for that.
Some tormented
kidding.
artists are hideously deformed,
Some have a man-sized torso.
and some just are embarrassed about their podcast. Did our camera just fucking die?
Fuck. Well,
That
that hasn't happened in a while either. That hasn't. I'll say that hasn't happened, a malfunction of that caliber, since we've gotten John.
Yeah.
Other than maybe on episodes where you weren't here for them, but like already were a part of the show.
Yeah.
Or episodes where we tried to get me in the episode with a different microphone.
Oh yeah, that might have been the last.
Or
time.
episodes where we did a New Year special, maybe. Or
Our
New
camera
Year's special
fucking
weren't
stopped
good.
recording. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
It didn't shut off. It just stopped recording.
just fucky issues.
What the fuck?
It's the universe. It was the ghost of Crawlsmas past saying, "Hey,
Cross
shut up, Shaun. Stop talking about all that. Stop talking about all that philosophy, dude. It's a comedy show. People don't care. Don't you care about that retention? Don't you care about YouTube retention? Huh? Huh?
Huh?
I guess not. I'm pretty sure we're already going to be demonetized the second that we're even able to qualify for it.
We're already
We're
demonetized.
going to apply for it. We're going to get it, and
We
2
need
seconds later, it's gone.
sponsors and like support
Be
on
like Blue Chew.
something else.
We need sponsors.
This.
We need sponsors.
YouTube isn't going
stuff.
to advertise our videos. Fucking naked
No.
guy in the first minute.
No way.
We ain't getting advertised. So, hey, if you guys, and I told you guys, but you don't like to answer the group chat because you're assholes.
What?
But I got somebody hit us up.
Oh, the hair thing.
Yes.
The hair.
But
Yeah.
don't say too much yet.
I heard about
I have
that.
no idea what
All
I'm
right.
talking about. I think
We'll
I'm
we'll-
like missing
we'll
out
talk-
on
no,
most
We'll talk
of the
about
group
it. But we
text.
talk
have
about it.
opportunities, and I think we should explore opportunities
I think we should. Yeah.
like that, you know, because I think that would be beneficial mutually, and it would be just fucking cool, you
That'd be
know?
Cool, dude.
And so I think we should explore stuff like that, and at that, you know, size, at that scale for now. I think that's fitting to where we're at, and if we're not like pompous about it or like arrogant, thinking we're higher than we're at,
Yeah, we can't just go
we
for that.
ain't shit yet. You know,
yeah.
we got to prove that. We got to work to become
Work
shit,
for it. Yeah.
and then one day, hopefully, we will be shit.
Putting in a
Hopefully we'll be shit.
1,075% effort. How much you putting in?
Some
Something. 1,075
Like 100.
something percent effort.
like 100.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm putting.
We're all in.
Yeah,
We're all in.
We're all
You know,
fucking.
all gears are turning. Everything's good. This episode was weird. You know, a little bit
Episode
weird.
20.
Episode 20. got a
Episode
little-
20.
Episode
Episode 20 of the crawl.
This is what
The
happens
show
when.
is weird, honestly.
Yeah,
Show's weird.
The show is weird.
It's fitting that some weird shit happens during the show.
this what
Gonna
happens.
fall off the.
Everything.
I figured something.
We had to rebuild the entire set because the adhesive we used on these panels fucking did not work, and they fell off from last week. So we got in.
Got fucky. We didn't
Had
let
to
it
redo everything. Goddamn, son.
dampen
Damn.
our spirits.
We went to New York and back,
Nope. Went to New York, back.
reset the set, and shot episode 20 for you in a short amount of time. Right? So I love you to death, and I hope
what?
that
That's
you
the
do
call.
something
Every day.
That makes your life feel like
feel like it's
worth.
worth it.
Oh.